I want you to picture this. You say something in a group chat. Nothing controversial, nothing deep, just a normal message. Then you wait. A few seconds pass. No response. You try to act normal, but your eyes still drift back to the screen. Then it happens. A reaction, a reply, even something as small as LOL or a thumbs up. And suddenly your brain relaxes. Not because anything important changed, but because someone noticed you existed. Now, here's the strange part. Why does being seen feel so powerful that even silence can start to feel uncomfortable? It looks like a harmless habit, but it behaves like something much deeper. Today, we're uncovering why humans crave validation and why your reaction to it might not be as modern as you think. To understand this, we don't start with psychology textbooks. We start with something simpler. Think about a time you said something and no one responded. Not online, in real life too. A joke that didn't land, a message left on read, a room that didn't react. It doesn't hurt physically, but it feels off, like something didn't complete. And that feeling is the key, because humans don't just want to speak, they want their presence to land somewhere. But why?
Here's the first hidden layer. Your brain is constantly scanning for signals of connection. Not praise, not attention, just confirmation that you are still part of the system. Think of it like walking into a dark room and clapping your hands. You're not clapping because you expect applause. You're clapping to hear an echo, because the echo tells you something important. The space is real. You are not alone in it. Validation works the same way. A reply, a like, a reaction. It's not just approval. It's an echo of your existence. Without it, your words feel like they disappeared into silence.
Now something even more interesting happens. Humans don't just want to exist in space. They want to exist in reflection. You don't fully know who you are until you see how others respond to you. That's why feedback feels personal. Not because people are judging you, but because they are reflecting you back to yourself. Think of it like standing in front of a mirror that only turns on when someone looks at you. No audience, no reflection. And slowly, your sense of self starts to feel blurry. That's why silence online feels heavier than it should. It's not just absence of likes, it's absence of reflection.
But here's where things change dramatically. In small communities, validation was simple. A nod, a laugh, a reaction from people you knew. Now, you're speaking into a system that can respond with silence or with thousands of reactions in seconds. And your brain doesn't fully understand scale. It reacts the same way to one unread message or 10,000 views with no comments. Both feel like something incomplete. So your mind starts adjusting behavior. You check more. You post differently. You anticipate reactions before speaking. Not because you are addicted, but because your brain is trying to predict the mirror.
So why does validation feel emotional? Because it's not really about approval. It's about coherence. Your brain is constantly asking, do I exist clearly in the minds of others? Validation answers that question, even briefly. And without it, something subtle happens. Not rejection, just uncertainty. And humans don't handle uncertainty about identity very well. So they reach again and again.
So next time you feel that urge to check, to refresh, to wait for a response, don't see it as neediness. Don't see it as insecurity. See it for what it really is. A system built to confirm one thing. You are part of something that can see you back. Because humans don't just crave attention. They crave confirmation that they exist in relation to others. And now that you understand it, the silence doesn't feel like nothing anymore. It feels like a missing echo.